Hi friends, it's Daira. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I made my clients red. And here you can see this was a color that we previously did. It was a balayage. There's some highlight pieces, some low light pieces in there, but it was grown out. So it's time for a fresh look, and she wanted to do red, but she also wanted to do a lighter red on the top, and she wanted it in blocks. So I'm going to show you how we accomplish this. So the first thing that I did, since her hair is lighter and even her natural hair is lighter, I used a demi color. I used red, level 5 red, and then I did add a little bit of violet to it, which is good for keeping the red longer. Red is one of those colors that fade quickly. So if you add just a touch of violet in it, it helps it to last longer. It is what it is. Reds just fade, but you want it to last a little bit longer. And you can do that by adding a little bit of violet to the color, and you can always help it last by getting some either red shampoo or red conditioner. They even have, Wella has a red mask that you can use so that you're treating your hair's health, and you're also redepositing red to keep your red vibrant. So I am keeping it away from her root for now, because I did actually use a different formula to lift her root just a tiny bit, and the heat from her scalp helps to bring the color up. So I waited till the end to do that. So you see me here just applying the color and avoiding the roots. So when I get to the top, where she wanted those chunks of the lighter red, I am going to lighten her hair. Because of this being so dark, I didn't need to keep it separate, and I didn't need to do anything special other than applying the color. But for the top, since I had to make it lighter, I am putting it in foils. And this video, honestly, I did it a while ago. I'm just horrible at editing and staying on top of my editing. So she's actually about to change her hair color again. Actually, I did it another time after this, and then now she's about to change the color again. Yeah, guys, I'm horrible. I'm sorry. So I am using, I believe I used the Joico this time for her lightning session, and I'm pretty sure I used the six volume. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I'm not 100% positive, but I never go super high on the developer because it's not needed. So I'm just making sure to fully saturate her strands because you want it to lift evenly. So I'm just going through and applying that on, and then I'm taking smaller sections so that I can lift as light as I need it to. So what I'm doing is just going with back to back. I lost my train of thought. You see this whole section right here I'm actually doing, but I'm going back to back foils and making the sections thinner so that I can fully saturate them with the lightener and get it light. So for some odd reason, I don't know if I just can't find the footage or I didn't record it. I didn't record when I went through and applied the color on her roots, but I did do that once I finished applying all the foils. And then at the bowl, I did use a level 7 RR shadeseq, and I'll write this down in the description box as well. I used the shades red, 7 red, so she can have the lighter red chunks that she wanted on the top. And as usual with every one of my color clients, I am doing a protein treatment, an Olaplex treatment, and I don't do both. I choose a treatment depending on my client and what their needs are and what it was that we did to their hair. So I usually either do a protein treatment. If I do a protein treatment, I also do a conditioning treatment. And then I can do the Olaplex treatment or the newly created was fairly new, the K18. So it all depends on the client and what it is that we're doing. But the point that I'm trying to make is that I always do a treatment and to my clients' hair to make sure that their hair stays very healthy as possible, because color can be damaging. So you want to make sure things are done correctly, and the health of the hair is always number one. So yeah, so after that I just blow dried her hair and I gave her some nice curls. And as you can see, we started off during the day, and you see it's nighttime. And I mentioned that because I don't think a lot of people realize that color is a process. You know, you have to put the color on, you have to take your time and make sure you're doing things correctly. And then you have to treat the hair, and you know, you just have to go through the motions. So it takes time. It's not a simple, you know, hour thing, or you come in an hour and you're done, especially when you're doing transformations and you're changing the hair color, and it's not something that's just a quick, you know, maybe rinse or something like that. Color takes time. So if you're going to get color, if you're watching this and you're a client, you have to know that color is going to take time. Bring a snack, bring your phone, bring a book, bring something, because if it's done correctly, it'll take a little bit of time. It won't be, you know, in and out situation. So I did use Pureology Color Lock. It's not called Color Lock, it's Pureology. Basically, it's a leave-in conditioner. I'm going to write it down in the description box when I look it up, because I always forget the name of things. I'm horrible with names. But it is a leave-in conditioner, leave-in treatment for after color. So I applied that in her hair, which helps me with her trim. I'm just going to take off the few inches on the bottom. I took off about 2 inches or so, just to refresh her hair. And then I do blow dry it, and I give her some curls, even though she's always, you know, she's always like, I don't need to do all that. You know, I'm going home, I'm going to cook or whatever. But when you go to get your hair done, it's nothing like the feeling of leaving with your hair flowing and just silked out, or nice bouncy curls if you get curls. So, you know, it's just something about it that makes us feel so good. It makes us feel so sexy, even if, you know, everything else isn't the way you want. And what I mean by that is, you know, you're not dressed, because you can't tell me nothing when my hair is bouncing and flowing. I could have on some sweats and a holy t-shirt, and you won't be able to tell me I ain't the most beautiful woman in the world. It's just something about getting your hair done, you know. So I try my best to make sure that every woman that sits in my chair feels that way when they get up to go. But anyways, guys, I feel like I rambled enough. I want to thank you guys for always watching my videos. I always tell you guys, you can always comment down below. I'm always so appreciative and so grateful that you guys take the time to watch my videos. I try to give you guys as much information as I can. I'm always a little bit confused as to exactly what it is that you guys want to hear, but you know, I just explain what I'm doing, and I hope that it helps a stylist that may be confused about something, or helps a client that may not know how things work. So yeah, for whatever reason it is that you watch my videos, I thank you and I appreciate you. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so. I would appreciate it. Also hit the like button, and comment down below any questions or comments that you may have. I am on Instagram under 7Zen Hair. I will leave that down in the description as well. Please make sure to follow me on there as well. But yeah, guys, thank you so much again for watching my videos, and I will see you in the next one.